I feel like we just did this last night, right? We did just do that last night. Anyway, hey, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back to another live Hangout stream. Yeah, happy Sunday, everybody. I just wanted to come back on, hang out a little bit tonight. Again, last night was awesome. Got to hang out with all of you, just chilling with my birthday, which was a lot of fun. And then tonight, I thought, why not? Let's just come back on. Because we spent a lot of time talking about birthday stuff last night. So I thought, let's talk about collecting tonight. So anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. Really glad to have you here. And just what's going on with you guys? Let's talk. Let's talk about collecting. Let's do it. Theodore, evening, Chris. Thanks for putting up my room tour today. Hope you had a great weekend, my friend. I did, Theodore. Your room is awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to do the room tour. It was so, I really enjoy so much seeing other collectors and seeing what they have and how they display. And your display is awesome. You have some really amazing pieces, and congratulations. They're just awesome. Just absolutely awesome. And thanks again just for filming it for us. Thank you. Alan's here. Evening, Chris. Hello to Alan. Alan saying hello. Thank you, Alan. We got Jimmy G in the house. Hello, everyone. It's always great to have Jimmy join us. Thank you for being here, my friend. Hope you're having a great weekend. JWR says, hey, yo, Theodore, awesome video today's great statue art collection made me go look at 1/3 on Prime 1. I hear you. I know. It's funny how that works, right? Everybody's saying hello. Let's see who else is here. Theodore saying, glad you enjoyed it. Now you need to do a tour. That's right. We got Kim in the house. Hello to Kim. Jimmy's pulling double duty tonight. Yeah, there you go. We got Emmanuel in the house. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you for the birthday email. Let's see. We got Ulysses saying good evening, everyone. And we've got Kim in the house. Hello to Kim again. And so again, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I got something kind of fun tonight. This has been kind of fun we've been doing on Sunday night. So if anybody is interested in doing it, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. But tonight I want to do a super chat giveaway. And JWR is going to know about this. But I have the entire Dark Knight run right here. And every single one, these are all the Finch covers. So you guys know about all the Finch stuff. So I had every single one. I'll show you all the covers. I had every single one signed by Finch. So I'll show you all the different covers here, just so you know what you'd be getting. So there you go. We got Scarecrow on all of these. And these are all Finch issues right there. There's a lot of them. Great one with Bane on the cover. And then the variant signed by Finch as well, with Batman and Joker. Actually, I saw the original art on this at MegaCon, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a super chat giveaway if anybody's interested. We'll do the same just like last week. We'll do $10 super chats, and every $10 is a new entry. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got another one upstairs that is part of the run, but it's not a Finch cover. So I'll throw that one in too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you'll have 11 books. 11 books if anybody's interested. So they're all signed by Finch. Again, for any $10 super chat tonight, I will auction that off. And I will pay for shipping as long as it's in the United States. If it's outside the United States, I do ask that you would be you would pay the shipping. But yeah, all these covers signed and autographed in person by Finch in Dallas. So if anybody's interested, again, I'll put it back here. So yeah, if anybody's interested, let me know. All right, let's see who else is here. We got Vincent in the house. Hello to Vincent. It's great to see you. Thrawn's office. I love that. I'll be setting up my Maji case this week. Very excited. That's awesome. What did you get? Did you get the standard size cubes? I'm not as familiar with Maji case. I know that there's different options and configurations, but let me know. Yeah, again, Theodore, amazing room tour. Thank you again for doing it. Emmanuel says, cool. Thank you again to Emmanuel for doing the incredible the alien bus. That thing was insane. Congratulations on a really cool piece. I know that you're really into the monsters and creatures, and so that thing was just awesome. Congratulations on a great. It was Queen Studios. Terry says hello, Terry from the UK. JWR says, dang, I spent too much money on last night's stream. Whoever wins is lucky. Yeah, so just a great pile of books by David Finch, obviously. Oh, we got our first entry. Okay, so let me write your name down. I got the slip still from last week. I will write your name down twice. All right, Emmanuel, I got your name there. Cut another strip here. All right, let's see. All right, we got Emmanuel. Let me start over here. And we've got him twice. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the entries. We also have Alan in the house. Hello to Alan. I got a wall combo of 6 DF 120 cases. Okay, that's awesome. Whenever you're done, Thrawn, would you want to do like a little video showing them off? I think like we don't really talk much about Maji cases, but it would be maybe helpful to other collectors. If you would be interested, you can hit me up at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. Just maybe film putting them together or film your thoughts on what the cases are like. That might be real helpful to other collectors, and hopefully you can, use this platform to help other collectors. So if you're interested. Kim with a $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Kim, you are in. I got your name right here. Again, here are Emmanuel's. We got your 2 slips right there. So thank you guys very, very much. And again, if you're just joining us, tonight's super chat giveaway is the Finch books. There are 11 books, all signed by Finch in person. I will put them back in their boards so you have them. But yeah, any $10 super chat tonight, if anybody's interested. I've got all the David Finch covers from the Dark Knight run. Okay. Again, all hand signed by Finch. My pleasure. Love the bust. I got the It Clown from. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy piece. What do we think we could see from Sideshow Con? Hoping this year is for Riddler. So the crazy thing is, Sideshow Con starts tomorrow. It runs the entire month of July. I just don't know what to think. Like, I don't know if they're going to go crazy with the reveals or if it's going to be like a really slow burn, which I think could get real boring real quick. I always liked that it was just a couple of days of reveals, or even a week seemed long to me. So I think Riddler, people have been asking for Riddler ad nauseum. That's going to be my fingers crossed, my next David Finch piece to get a Riddler. It's just crazy that he hasn't been done. However, Legendary Beast has teased him. Prime 1 has teased him. So he's coming. He's coming one way or the other. But I think it'd be real smart for Sideshow to finally bite the bullet. I'm just excited. I'm excited to cover it. I can't wait to see what they do. What do you guys think? I'm going to go back to that. Batman Collector, what do you guys hope to see at Sideshow Con? Hello, Your Vision. Thrawn says, any chance you picked that bust up from Spec? I got the email, but sadly had to pass on. It looks great, man. Yeah, it's just going to be crazy. Okay. Yeah, the Batman Statue Collector at gmail.com. just if you want to film it, I use my phone, film it horizontally, and you can send any files to thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com via Google Drive. Google Drive is a great way to send files that are really large. I have very little problem with Google Drive. I've had issues with Dropbox. So again, thank you very much for doing that. I think that'd be a really fun video for the community. Everybody's saying hello. Hello, the Hot Toys Nightmare. I like your name, sir. That's awesome. Hello to you. Oh, the Jolly Roger got me to do some Jack Sparrow last night. Thank you very much for being here, my friend. Okay, Thrawn's office. Okay. Let's see. Thrawn's office. Got you in on the drawing, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So far we've got 4 entries. So your chances are pretty good right now. Again, if anybody's interested in just joining us, we're doing the Super Chat giveaway for 11 Dark Knight signed by David Finch, all of his run, just all of his awesome Bane stuff. So if you've never read this line, there's his creation right there. It's awesome. She's cool. That one is covered by Finch, and Ed Bennis is the artist on that one. It's just awesome. So I got you right there, Thrawn's office. Thank you. All right, 1/4 Riddler or Clayface. I don't think we're going to see a Clayface just because we saw him on the Batgirl base. I don't think we would see that at all from Sideshow, but you never say never. But I think we have a better chance at Riddler. I think we have a good chance of getting a brand new Batman, like a singular Batman. I think we'll probably see like the Batman and Joker diorama on display. But it was just last year we got to see the Penguin for the first time. So that was a really pretty quick turnaround on Penguin and Deathstroke. So I could see Penguin. I could maybe see a Nightwing or a Red Hood would be cool. I would like to see that. Ragged's Edge says hello. We got Bullseye 8841 saying hello to everybody. Again, all the love here. I love it. Yes, I got the Alien life-size bust at Spec. I pre-ordered day 1 last year. That thing, and it's so massive. Like it's just it's such a cool piece. I don't know. I those are those pieces I have to really appreciate from afar, because there's so many of those that'd be like, that'd be really cool to add to a room like this, you know, just to have so much impact on a room. But man, it's just awesome. If we hit 100 likes, I will do. What will you do, Godlike Statues? Cartwheel? I'm going to guess a cartwheel. But yeah, please hit the like button, guys. That really does help us out tremendously here. Also, that helps other people find the live show and helps other people join in on us with us. So thank you again, everybody, for being here. Again, I hope you all have had a great weekend. I had a great day yesterday, spending time with my family. We went out last night and my wife and I got a few shakes. So that was kind of fun. And then just kind of took it easy yesterday, which was really nice. And again, thanks everybody that hung out on the live stream yesterday. Did you see Eric B's 3D print video? There was a great Ra's al Ghul in it. I did. I see all of those things. We don't talk about them here on the channel, but you know, I am sent that stuff daily by other collectors and other sculptors, and so there are things that I don't talk about, but there's amazing art out there, and there's some very, very talented artists. A lot of the artists that you see that are licensed today got their start very similar, and so yeah, the Ra's was very cool. Not to complain, but does Tweeterhead not have anyone working in customer service? They are I think it's basically down to 1 or 2 people at Tweeterhead. I know that Chad takes a lot of the customer service calls. He had somebody before. I know that they've hired like a social media type person. But as for customer service, I think it might just be Chad. I think it would be good if he could swing it to have a full-time person just handling that kind of thing, because I think it's probably pretty overwhelming for just him doing it. And again, I don't know the insights. I might be wrong. I just know that I just see his responses where he'll handle those things. So, I would imagine, he is a small business. You guys have to realize that he doesn't have, a giant crew. It's just kind of him and a few other people, a few artists. So, I always try to take that with a grain of salt when it's a smaller company. Terry says hello to Jimmy. Andrew Duffy in the house, Brotherhood member. Thank you very much, Andrew, for being here. I am selling it. I need the main space for my Tweeter head Skeletor by Dave Igo. Oh, are you selling the alien bust? All right. Well, that Skeletor is incredible. I've seen it in person. It's awesome. If we hit 100 likes, I will do 5 free memberships. Hit that like button. Well, there you go. That's awesome. Thank you very much again. Appreciate it. Hit those like buttons, guys. Knowing Sideshow, I think they're going to do another Harley, but I would love to see Nightwing or Red Hood. Has it been since Skater Harley? I could see them doing another Harley. I think that's a good guess. What would you guys think about it, like a new Killer Croc? I'm trying to think of who else maybe. They wouldn't do another Poison Ivy so soon. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I have an idea of a character we might see at Sideshow Con from Tweeterhead. There's a possibility. There's a possibility there. I'm just not sure. Wanted to switch Superman bust to Doomsday, but still haven't gotten a response from them. Well, hopefully just hang tight. Again, if it's him and he's trying to get the things in order of received emails, I know he's had like a lot of business trips and business calls lately, and so again, if it's just him doing it, just give him a little bit more grace. Any possible 1/6 versions of Batman the Animated Series from Legendary Beast? I'm going to guess no. In my conversation with Jay the other night, he said that this is like a one-time deal. He got special approval from Warner Brothers. So I would imagine that this is going to be a one and done. But if it's successful, maybe that they would go back and look at that. But I think if you are wanting a Batman the Animated Series piece, I would jump on that. I think that the 1/3 scale is going to be quite impressive. And, again, never say never, but I would imagine that maybe the likelihood isn't going to be that great for future pieces in 6 scale from them. But I don't know. Chris, I must admit that I watch your Tweeterhead Batman bust video about once a day. Well, that's awesome, Justin. I am super excited about the collectability of that line. The idea that they're going to be $300, and I get probably over time it'll creep up a little bit. But Chad has told me many, many times that he wants to keep it that low as long as possible, because he wants it to be collectible. He wants fans to get into it. He wants fans to get excited about it because he really wants to do characters that are not normally done, to go a little deeper. I'm just very excited. Obviously, he wants to do, like Ra's al Ghul and Talia and just all of these amazing characters. And so I'm very pumped. Obviously, they've announced Solomon Grundy. That was the fan pick. Just the thought of doing a Man Bat and a Clayface, and I just think it's going to be a great lineup. I can just envision them all lined up on my back shelf here, all looking great together. And the Batman, especially, I really like him a lot. Godlike statues in the house. I would love to see Sideshow announce all the Fantastic Four characters in PF. On the DC side, I want to see a reveal of that Constantine PF. I would imagine we will see that. It's a no-brainer since they did tease it at Christmas. So I think we'll definitely see Constantine, and Fantastic Four is coming, right? I mean, they're going to be doing that eventually in the movies. And so I think that's definitely something that maybe Sideshow would think about. I would like to see Hot Toys make more characters in 1/4 from Star Wars, Marvel, DC that are not Iron Man or Batman. I want to see Sideshow make more Clone Troopers with the premium format line. I think that'd be awesome. I think the Star Wars stuff that Sideshow has put out has been very popular. I think it's sold very well. Even with the Star Wars fandom right now, I feel like it's kind of, it continues to be toxic. But there is no question that the Sideshow pieces, like the Mythos line, they're just fantastic. And as for Hot Toys, again, I'm not a Hot Toys collector, so I don't have a ton of insight, but I know that the quarter scale ones have been well received as well. So it would be nice for them to branch out a little bit. I mean, maybe they have a little harder time selling those versus the 6 scale would be my guess. A+ Collectibles. What's up, Chris? Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Thank you. Aren't we all? It's definitely a piece that I cannot wait to get, but good Lord, it's sure taking a long time. Everybody's saying hello. Tell Chad I'm available for the customer service position. I work cheap. I keep wanting to say that to him. I'm like, Chad, can just hire me. Like, let me help. Let me help. Alan saying hi to Aiden. Emmanuel says, my mom thinks the alien bust is horrible. Literally, she saw it last week. Do you have Prime 1 Cyborg? I do not. I do not really collect outside of Batman. So I do not have that piece. All right, Jay Santiago, you are entered. Let me cut a couple more entry slips here in case anybody else wants to join in on the giveaway. Again, thanks to everybody that has done a super chat so far. All right, so I'm going to add Jay Santiago on here. Should I spell your name right? We got Jay right there. So Jay, you are now entered. We've got 5 entries so far. And again, what we are doing super chat tonight, for every $10 super chat, we're giving away this stack of 11. All of these are signed by David Finch in person in Dallas. We've got the variant right there as well. So to show everybody the covers, if you're just joining us and want to participate, I will handle shipping. If it's in the United States, look at that cover right there. Isn't that awesome? His Scarecrow's so good. Yeah, here's another great Scarecrow. Just so awesome. But yeah, great read if you guys haven't had a chance to read these. So yeah, so far we've got 5 entries. One of you are taking this home tonight. Can't wait to give that out. Doing great, bro. Just hanging out with my wife before she realizes I'm watching YouTube. Well, have her join. She might like all this stuff. Never underestimate how quickly they're ready to put out a new Poison Ivy. Good Lord, they've put out 3. I mean, you would think that, I mean, obviously she sells well. You know? So it's just one of those things where she's a popular character. She's a great character. Oh, we're doing some wheeling and dealing. I like it. Brian Wong from Modja Space will be joining Godlike Statues for my new cases going in to assemble live. That's awesome. And Jimmy, let people know when that's going to be, if you have a date. By the way, our next Rogues Gallery, not this Wednesday, but next, will be an auction show, guys. So if you are, if you enjoy those type of shows, join us for an auction show. We'll have the whole crew. Looking forward to that. A+ Collectible says that Batman animated piece is looking fire. I may pick up that thanks to Godlike Statues enabling. That again, I told Jay I think that's going to be a good seller for them. I really do. Sorry, not sorry, right? Exactly. That's what we do best. Hey, Chris. Hey, everyone. Household chores done for the weekend, ready to relax and enjoy some statue talk. That's awesome. CNSS84. Thank you for being here. And I'm glad you got all your stuff done and can just relax a little bit. Get yourself a beverage, sit tight, hang tight. VP Production says that what past or next upcoming statue you wish you had in your collecting that wasn't Batman related? What past or next upcoming statue do I wish you had in your collection that wasn't Batman related? I always go to those Iron Man pieces from Queen Studios. Like Jimmy G has some great ones. I love the Iron Man stuff. I don't love to collect movie things. I prefer the comic book versions of these things, but the movie versions of the Iron Man stuff I really like. If I was collecting other things, I would probably also love to collect like the LBS Hulk. To have some of the Marvel characters in the collection. I think that would be really neat. Just because could you imagine this room though? Like, it would be pretty cool if I had like all DC on one side in blue and then red on this side, and it's all Marvel stuff. It would be pretty cool to do something like that, but I don't know. I don't go there for my own stress because there's so many Batman pieces that I want. I certainly have the room to branch out, but I know at the end of the day, I probably would go crazy. I'm already going crazy as it is, which leads to this. The Rutledge Record says, Chris, do you struggle with obsessive compulsive tendencies in collecting? If not, are there other flaws that challenge you in this hobby? I keep telling my wife that I see all of these videos on TikTok and other places, kind of explaining the traits of people with ADHD. And I have self-diagnosed that for me because like I check almost every box. My mind has never shut off. Like I hyper fixate on things, which clearly with like the art and like I'm like constantly obsessed with looking for new images, and I see a lot of that in myself, and so I definitely have issues. I think for sure. I think a lot of you probably have figured that out about me. Like, well, Chris has got some issues. But it is what it is. I am who I am. But I do feel like I have a little bit of those things. You were, again, like I do obsess over, I don't know, I guess I obsess with making the channel run. I obsess with making sure I have videos out every single day. I make sure that I have, if there's something that I'm looking forward to, I'm going to work hard to get it. I don't know. Like I'm sure we could probably do a whole psychology lesson tonight on me. But I don't know. I definitely have some issues for sure. And I know other collectors do as well at times. I would like to know if the Tweeterhead Two-Face is on the water yet from Asia. I think it is. I had a phone call with Chad, maybe 2 or 3 days ago, and he was really frustrated because he was told that they had shipped. So basically they lied to him, and he's beyond frustrated because there's been there's like literally like the ships and the containers are holding these companies hostage, demanding more money, demanding this and that. It's becoming a big, giant problem. And to the point where he wants to come on and talk about it because he's so frustrated. Because he obviously, for just a PR side of things, he wants to get stuff out. These companies having to deal with people on the phone canceling, like they don't want to have people cancel on them. They don't want to have people upset. They want to get the product out, right? You paid for it. They want to get it out. So it's good PR. And whenever it is bad PR, when things are delayed and whenever the companies themselves are this frustrated, that there are problems. And so I'm assuming that the Two-Face is on the water. I'm still guessing maybe late August. I don't know. I have no idea. The Penguin trailer looks so good with Colin Farrell. Has a good Father Soprano vibe. That would be cool to have a Blitzway statue of him with a gun. I would love that. I continue to hear from my various sources. I continue to hear that Warner Brothers is going to be slacking off a little bit on the no weapon policy. I still think that they're going to be strict on certain things. It is what it is. but I think that they are, again, just what I'm hearing. And I know a little bit of information that I don't know if I'm allowed to divulge yet to you guys. Because I don't think it's been officially announced, but I just trust me. I think good things are coming in that department. And as for the Colin Farrell Penguin, I'm blown away by it. I think it looks fantastic. They have said that Robert Pattinson will be in the show as Batman, which I think is awesome. It's going to bridge the gap to the second film, which again, I'm still hoping for Court of Owls. I'm hoping we get like at least maybe some nods. It just would fit in that mobster world, that realistic world so well. So again, I think it's just going to be an awesome show. I can't wait. That's a great piece. That succubus is nuts. It's a great, beautiful piece. I put it on sale on Chris's Facebook statue page. The buy sell trade, Emmanuel, did you put it on there today? So yeah, if it's on there, check out the Batman Statue Collector buy sell trade on Facebook. Bullseye says, I usually stick to comic video game statues, but Sideshow new Mr. Sin pieces, or the Mr. Sin pieces are extremely tempting. I love what they're doing. I love that pulp vibe. That's that Pulp Vixens line. I just think it is just so well done. And I think especially the Mr. Sin, she is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Bullseye. All right, YouTube is only allowing me to send $9.99. Well, that's close enough to 10. So Jolly Roger, you were also entered into the contest. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 entries right now. 76 people watching. I'm going to challenge each and every one of you watching right now. There's 76 of you. Please hit the like button. If you're enjoying the stream, if you're having a good time, please take a second. I'll wait. I'll wait. Please hit the like button. That really does help us out tremendously. Again, if you're just joining us, we are doing a super chat giveaway for every $10. Somebody is going to take home 11 books. The 11th book. The 11th book is part of this. It's not a Finch cover though. It's upstairs. I'll have to go get it. But it's not a Finch. It's not signed by Finch, but it is part of the lineup. So that way you can read the entire run. But all of these are all the Finch covers, all signed by him at Fan Expo Dallas at our dinner that we did. So again, if you would like to take those home, that you'll get 11 books, and I will pay for shipping unless it's outside the United States. Okay. Again, great run by Finch. Great run. Again, Jolly Roger, thank you for the $10 super chat. Hi, Chris. Did you see the human size Optimus Prime from Queen Studios? I did. It's insane. We were talking about it the other night. I cannot even begin to think how much shipping will be for that. But God bless whoever gets it, because it's awesome. I mean, just what a great statement piece in a Transformers collection, right? So cool. Yeah, that'd be good to have him explain things. Transparency is always great. So yeah, I will be talking to him this week, and we'll try to come up with a date maybe this week. Maybe we could do Wednesday night. We'll see. Chris, I understand I cannot read tonight. Sorry. I understand the difficult need to separate the collection with one side DC, one side in Marvel, and other Star Wars. If you watch my collection video, you can see how I made it work. Not easy. That's the thing is, like, I think I can make it work, but again, it's going to cost a lot of money to do so. And I think it would, especially like for YouTube. I mean, I know, like, I've had like people in the industry like say to me, like, you know, you kind of limited yourself by just being a Batman guy, right? And like, because like if you want your YouTube channel to grow and you want the community to grow, you want to cover everything. And I tried to do that, but like, I don't want to be phony either. Like, I don't want to just say, oh, like, oh, I'm going to get this My Little Pony figure and here it is. Like, because I'm just not into that. So I want to showcase what I love, my passion. And Batman is where my passion is the largest. I do love Marvel. I do love Star Wars. But if I'm going to spend the money, I would rather spend it here, if that makes sense. But it would be nice at times. Like, I always think like it would look really cool in the background here to have a lot of different variety. But at the end of the day, I don't think it would be true to myself, you know? Delays suck, but when they come in, it'll be so worth it. So I'm not going to complain about it anymore. I'll just buy original art to hold me over. And JWR, you're exactly right. That's what a lot of this art has. Like, I'm thinking, like, when I look at my wall and I think about how many statues I could have bought with that money, it's a lot. I have a lot of money on the wall, but it's because there's been such a big drought. There hasn't been anything. I mean, there have been pieces like the Jokerized Batman, the Penguin coming in, the Deathstroke. There have been some pieces, but it's been really slow. And I think business is about ready to pick up, as they say. A little dusty roads there. Sorry, guys. But business, I think that things are going to start picking up again. And when that happens, I'm definitely going to slow down on the art, but good Lord, I'm having so much fun doing the original art stuff. It's just a lot of fun. Hidden Gem Hunt. Hi, Chris. How's it going? Now that the director of Flash is officially out, or the new DCU Batman movie, do you have any directors that you would love to see bringing the bat to life? Yes, Christopher Nolan. I would love to see something with Nolan, and I know that they won't do it, but I would love to see Nolan. I would love to see Tim Burton. I think it would be really neat. What I would do is I would just completely scratch the Flash movie out of my brain. And what I would like to see is Tim Burton come back with Michael Keaton, do it justice, and do a Batman Beyond or some sort of passing of the torch type of thing. I think that would be really cool. Just something different. I'm really happy with what they're doing with the Batman with Robert Pattinson. I like the grittiness. I liked the realness of it. I love what they did with the Joker. So I'm very excited about that universe still continuing, but I don't know. Like, I don't necessarily have any specific directors. I guess I'm kind of out of the loop, but I think more than anything, I would still like Tim to come back one more time and just give us one more like passing of the torch in his style, like real dark and real gritty and creepy. Maybe have Michelle come back. And is she with Batman? Is she, just see kind of where they are in that life, I think that'd be really fun. John 678. Why no 9, 10, 11, 12? Can't believe I'm way more hyped for the Penguin TV show than the second Joker movie. That Matt Reeves universe needs to keep going. I'm right there with you. I'm more excited about the Penguin TV show. I think it's going to be phenomenal. I think that Colin Farrell is just, again, the fact that that's him. I mean, just he gets lost in that role so well. I am excited about the second Joker movie also. It's not my Joker. It's a mental health society reflection type movie that they just happen to create Batman characters in that, like Joaquin Phoenix, the paint doesn't look like Joker. The costumes don't look like Joker. So it's great. It's a great nod to Gotham, but that's not what those movies are about. They just wrote a mental health movie and made it into a Joker film. So I'm still excited about it, but I am more excited about this because this right here is, I think, going to be more true. I was actually thinking the other day about, I've got this list of things that I want David Finch to still do for me. And it's a list of like 10, and then it's got like 5 or 6 more. And one person I added to the list was Carmine Falcone. And I'm like, oh, would I ever spend $700-800 on a Carmine Falcone or Falcone, however you want to say it? And I just think that because he's got those 3 scars on his face, but it would just be a guy, But my favorite stories are those mob stories. Like, I love where it was the competing mob families. Again, it goes back to that Long Halloween. I just think that world, I'm super excited about this. Knowing that it's going to be that mob style, that, again, that Soprano-esque type world, which is what I liked about Gotham. The Gotham TV series also touched on a lot of that, which I thought was really cool. I think healthy introspection helps make us better collectors. Yes. I mean, or just when you look in the mirror and we're like, I know I have problems. But at least I'm able to put it out there for the community and you guys can help walk me through it. Right. We're not asking for gratuitous sex or gore, but WBDC needs to chill out on the cigarette and guns restriction. I'm pretty sure they're not going to relax on the cigarette stuff. I don't think that that's going to happen, but I think the guns and some of that stuff. Again, I've got some inside information that as soon as I can reveal that to you guys, I will. But I do think that it's going to start changing the game, and it's going to make collectors a lot happier. About the Batman 2, hear me out. Giancarlo, I love him. I just met him in Dallas. I've been binge watching The Boys, which is I just become one of my favorite shows. I love it. And he, of course, he's in that show. I think he could be a good Strange. I don't know. I don't know if he would be. I don't know. He might be creepy enough. I think I'd be okay with it. I think he's a phenomenal talent. He really is good. He plays such a good bad guy. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, how could you say no to that, really? I mean, as soon as you said it, I'm like, I'm just trying to figure it out. But, like, I think he would do great. I loved the guy from Jurassic Park did Hugo Strange on Gotham, and I thought he did a great job. Out of every DC artist, what made you decide that Finch was the one you wanted for your wall project? Did he pin? Are you the one? I think I haven't answered. Did you? Let me try to put one thought together. Okay. Did you write that question on Facebook? I hadn't had a chance to answer that, but if you did, I did see that question. What made you decide that Finch was the one that you wanted for your wall project? So my original project that I was hoping for, once I got the Jim Lee, I started thinking, okay, my goal is to get one piece from all my favorite artists. Okay. So I wanted a Bermejo. I wanted a Jason Fabok. I wanted a Neil Adams. I wanted, Finch. I wanted all of these artists that I've grown to love over the years. And I thought, well, if I can get one piece from each one, whether it is Batman, whether it is, a Rogue, because my very first commissioned piece was Two-Face by Alan Quah. And I got that one in Fan Expo Dallas last year. And then I've got a Jonathan Galapian Court of Owls, and I got the Javi Fernandez Two-Face. I've got a Catwoman from Adam Hughes. So that was my goal, is to get one piece from each artist. And I got the Batman, right? And I'm like, this is so freaking cool. But what really put me over the edge with Finch was Eric B. Eric had gone to a couple of conventions, and he had a Scarecrow remark done, and like a Joker remark and a Penguin remark done. And I loved it. I thought these remarks are so badass. They look so cool that I'm like, I would like to try to get one of that Scarecrow. Like, that was like the thing for me. So I got the Scarecrow from Finch. And as soon as I got it, and like, I love Finch's work here. But specifically, I love, like, his paintings are great, his comics are great, but it is his black and white line work specifically. Like, whenever he does this is all done in pencil, right? He pencils it in, he sketches it in. That goes into an inker. The inker inks it, and somebody then colors it. It's a 3-step process, right? 3 different artists. That's traditionally how comic books work. But whenever I got the Scarecrow in, and I'm looking at it right now, I was like, I absolutely love this. This is one of the coolest things I've ever got. And me loving David Finch to this level didn't happen initially. But once I got that piece in, I'm like, okay, I love this. I want another one. My next one was Two-Face. Once I got that in, I'm like, holy crap, this is awesome. Then I got in Mr. Freeze. Then I got in Joker, and so on and so forth. I now have 15 original David Finch pieces. Getting the original Man-Bat that he did in tribute when Neil Adams died, that again, just being able to see his line work, how crisp and clean it is. This wall behind me here truly has become my favorite thing in the collection. I sit here and I just stare at the wall, and what a great thing to be able to do. Like, you know what I mean? I just absolutely love it. There was supposed to be a TV mounted up there, and it still could be, but just the idea that this art is up there, and being able to have the conversations with David through this project, David became my favorite artist. Again, 7 months ago, he was not necessarily my favorite artist. He was up there, maybe my top 5 with Jim Lee and Greg Capullo and, you know, just some of these incredible artists, Lee Bermejo, who am I forgetting? Fabok. I love these artists. But through this project, it really, truly became an awakening for me. Like, this is my favorite artist. I love his work, specifically these commissions. And they're just every single one. Every one on the wall is awesome. Like, there's not a bad one in the lot. I love every single one, and I feel so lucky to have them. And so that's why he's become my favorite artist, just because of this. It's not because of a particular storyline. It's because of this art that I'm collecting. Sorry, that was a really long story. Hope you guys don't mind. Say, my sister had My Little Pony and Care Bears for sure. Still like the Purple Pie Man. That was always my favorite character. I've always liked the villains. Showtime 101 says, I have over 100 statues at this point since collecting a bit of everything, including what is for sale. Box storage is an absolute nightmare. Hello, storage rooms. Yes, I believe we all understand where you're coming from for sure. Nerd Without Order is here. Hello to you. You chose the right path, most likely not collecting everything. I mean, that's the thing is, like, I did initially before I had the channel, and I was so stressed out. And, you know, I have built the collection over time. I built my money over time. And so I didn't have very much back then either. And so, you know, just trying to stress out over which piece I wanted. And it was a lot for me. So that's why I focused. Burton Keaton Batman is being continued in the Batman 89 comics currently. Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed. Given your surprised enjoyment of video game series Last of Us Fallout, do you foresee yourself exploring any other media that has been outside of your element, like anime? First of all, are there any other video game? Because I absolutely love Last of Us. I love Fallout. Are there any other shows that you guys recommend I watch? Because you guys are the ones that's told me about all. I live in my little. I have my little blinders on. I'm like the little YouTube guy that I'm thinking about YouTube. I'm thinking about videos. I'm thinking about editing. I'm thinking about collecting. I'm thinking about finding art. So like I feel like I shelter myself a lot. I don't really watch a lot of TV, and so you guys have forced me into that. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that, guys. I needed to take that call. So anyway, please recommend something, right? If there's any other thing that I might be missing. But anime, I don't know. Like I'm not opposed. I don't even know where to start. Harley Quinn Collector says, I'm so excited for the next Joker movie. I look at it like an Elseworld. It is, and that's the way they consider it. Is basically outside of the normal universe. I was in a bad accident, but I'm back. Your collection looks awesome. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay, Dominic. Let us know if you're better. Don't know about My Little Pony, but that She-Ra on Swiftwind by Iron Studios looks awesome. It really is a great piece. You have a bigger space now, but you're going to again. But what you going to again when the space fills up? And for statue collecting, it's going to fill up fast. It's very possible. Like I said, the reason why there's so many empty spaces is because there's been a lull. So I'm not opposed to filling him up. I'm ready. I think that he would be awesome. I think Anthony Starr is one of the most talented actors I've seen. Again, his character on The Boys is, with Homelander, is just. I feel like he's one of the best written characters on TV. He's so good, and the acting is so good with him. If Batman was created today, his parents would have been killed by microaggressions. Probably. Hey, Bat Collector, my message was for you. Sorry. Oh, so you're talking to me. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I'm sorry about your accident, though, but thank you. Hopefully one day with AI, they can bring back Heath Ledger for a second Dark Knight. God, they probably could. They could probably do it now. Good evening, Jigs TC. Just imagine how awesome it would be if you got David Finch, Condiment King. So he is not on my list. Let me read what's on my list right now to you guys. Let's see. Riddler, Ra's al Ghul, Man-Bat, Catwoman, Solomon Grundy, Hush, Mad Hatter, Professor Pig, Batman Who Laughs. So that's 9. Realistically, that's all the room I probably have. I probably realistically only have true room. Possibilities are Mask of the Phantasm, White Rabbit, Black Mask, Talon, and Punchline. So those are my maybes. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that's right. That's right. Purple Pie Man is from Strawberry Shortcake. That's right. I don't remember if there was a villain on Care Bears. I don't remember. I love my 3/4 scale Arkham Knight statue. My favorite Batman. That's awesome. 3/4 scale. What is that? Which one is that? Clicked what you love. That's right. Watch the Mortal Kombat 95 movie. I've watched that movie. It was a great movie. Arcane, which is on Netflix. Okay, Arcane on Netflix. I'm gonna write that down because I'll probably forget it. Again, you guys recommended The Boys, and I would never have watched it otherwise. And it's become one of my favorite shows. You said Netflix. Everything's on Netflix, pretty much, or Prime Video. It seems like. I like the live action Cowboy Bebop. Netflix did live action One Piece. Okay. One Piece and Cowboy Bebop. I always think of like Bebop and Rocksteady. Not sure about other video game shows I can recommend, but I 100% recommend that you play the Fallout games, one of the greatest gaming series ever made. I'll look into it. I have a PS5 I got last Christmas, and I still haven't hooked it up. So that says a lot right there. Alien Isolation. That sounds scary. With the sketches being 1 of 1, do you have contingencies? Meaning, do you at least scan them and upload them to a cloud? I don't scan them. I know David does. David scans each one of these for his files. But do you just mean like backup? That sort of thing? Like have a backup, John? Is that what you mean? Start with Chainsaw Man. Inhu Yusa. I have no idea how to say that. Full Metal, Brotherhood are 2 awesome ones I've enjoyed. Okay, I'll keep all of these in mind. I know you've been into Chainsaw Man. Are they all cartoons though, or are they all animated? I think I would probably. I think I would do better with live action stuff. I think. I also recommended Blue Eye Samurai. Both are English language animated series. Okay, so I'm not opposed to animated. I feel like I like the live action a little bit. I think it holds my interest a little bit more. I get a little bit bored with animated. Have you watched Is it Invincible? Just started watching it. I haven't. Is that live action? And where is Invincible? What's it on, Jolly Roger? Live. Yeah, so I'll try that One Piece. Okay, I'll try that. Personally, I think with regards to anime, Chris would mostly like older ones, maybe Cowboy Bebop in dub. It's like an anime BH theme version of the Firefly show from the early 2000s. Okay. Bounty Hunter. Yeah, great. Thank you for the recommendations, guys. Where do you find time to cut your grass and do chores around the house, Chris, with the channel and all the traveling? We hire someone to do the lawn, so that actually works pretty great. Have somebody come each week. But yeah, I just fit stuff in where I can. It's easier during the summer because I'm in education, so I've got the summer off, so that definitely helps me a lot. But a lot of the time, I'm carting my kids around and doing other things. We always have conditioning or practice or basketball games. We do summer league, and my sons, both kids are doing golf tournaments. So just pace myself, right? It's again, if I have ADHD, that's why. Since you mentioned Solomon Grundy, is there any cool statues made of him? Do you think we can expect to see this character getting more love from companies? So I have a fan art piece. It's back right there. That I love. Again, I don't review it here on the channel, but it's incredible. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm surprised because he's basically Hulk. I mean, that's what Grundy is. Is just Hulk. And Hulk is a very popular character. So I would think that Grundy would get some love. I think you could do like a really cool cemetery scene or something really creepy and people would like it, especially because so many people like the Universal monsters and the monsters that Sideshows are doing. I think that Grundy would fit right in with that. Arcane is great. Okay, I've got that. That was that first one. Arcane on Netflix. Okay, I'll check it out. The live action of Bebop didn't live up to the anime, but it was good enough on its own. Okay, Cowboy Bebop. Arcane and Cowboy Bebop. Okay, so a lot of those seem like those are a lot of people are saying that. Invincible's Prime. Okay. Got some stuff to watch. AMC's Interview with the Vampire. It's not comics or video game, but it's an amazingly good show. I loved Interview with the Vampire, the old movie. I kind of forgot that they were even doing that show. I don't know if I have AMC. I'll have to check. I think you'll love the main villain from Arcane. He's one of my favorite villains. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Andrew. Live action Cowboy Bebop is awesome. I love it, but most fans don't like it. Okay, well, I'll try it. Dave Dorman is one of my favorite artists. His Predator and Alien comic book cover art from the 90s is insane. I got a convention sketch from him at Dragon Con back in the mid-90s. That's cool. That's awesome. I've never seen Banshee, so I don't know what that is. But again, Anthony Starr, he's fantastic. Yeah, I probably do need to have a backup. Chris, have you seen the new Batman Arkham Shadow game? I have a VR headset, but I don't know if I would like that. I would give it a shot. Is it fun? Most of these shows that are recommended have been animated. Okay. Well, that's okay. I'll still check them out. Omni-Man. Okay. So I think they've done, like, Prime 1's done statues of those, right? Invincible was Prime animated, but it's superheroes like boys, but sicker. Oh, man, sicker. I don't know how they can get much more sick than that. Invincible is animated American style, but highly recommended. Okay. One Punch. Yeah, One Punch seems to be really popular. Animated on Prime 1. Okay. Or on Prime. Usually Hulk is a ripoff of Grundy. Marvel stole everything. I mean, if you look, there's a character that's the same on both sides. And Marvel did steal a lot of character ideas and created their own, obviously. But yeah, DC mostly was first. But yeah, Hulk was a Grundy ripoff. That is, I mean, it's clear. It's very clear. Would you ever consider getting statues of vintage versions of Batman, like Adam West or anything like that? If it was more, maybe I would be more interested in comic book versions of vintage characters, like vintage artists. Maybe if they did like a Neil Adams Batman or something like that, I would be interested. All right, another recommendation for Attack on Titan. I could not get into the AMC Interview with the Vampire. They changed up the story way too much from the books. Well, me not having read the books, I'd probably be okay. Gotham Cinnabites is in the house. Hello. Chris, are you getting into Marvel stuff or just isolated purchases? Just isolated purchases. I'm going to be, I have the opportunity to review a few items that was sent to me by collectors. And so I'm going to be highlighting those pieces just to share with you guys, to offer something a little different on the channel. But that Iron Man bust, and I've got a number of other pieces I'm going to show you guys as well. Yeah, I heard that from a lot of the fans, but I haven't read it, so it's probably easier for me to enjoy. Yeah, exactly. Dark Matter on TV. That sounds fun. Zombie shark attack. That's crazy. That's crazy. You should watch the trailer. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's awesome, Thrawn. It sounds like a great piece. All right, guys, as you could probably tell, my throat's starting to go doing this 2 nights in a row. So I am going to do last call in the giveaway. We're going to do the prize drawing here. So again, if anybody's interested, $10 super chat. You get 11 books. 10 of them are signed by Finch. Again, this is his entire run. Also has the variant cover. That's outside of the run. Bane. All the great Scarecrow covers. And I'll put them back in the boards for you guys. But anyway, if anybody's interested, again, last call. If anybody wants to do it, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 entries. And again, I will pay for shipping. So last call, if anybody wants to do that, I'll do another minute or two, and then we'll draw. Shazam was originally named Captain Marvel, but another company trademarked the name first and got bought by Marvel. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. How do you feel about Mike Mignola's style? I like his style a lot. I have a statue. I haven't released that on the channel yet, but I really like his style. I think it's fun. And I think his black and white statue is one of the best ones. One of the best ones they did. Period. I love it. Okay, so yeah, that one seems to be the most recommended tonight. JWR, you're a glutton for punishment, my man, but I got you in. He says, I'll win. Got you right there. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 people in. Boza says, I'm out for now. Good luck, everyone entering. I love that run. I was collecting them when they were coming out. That's awesome, Ryan. Thanks for being here. All right, last call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7. 7 possibilities. All right, I've got a bag right here, a little comic bag. Put them in. Shuffle them all around. See if I can do it on camera here. All right, guys. Close my eyes. And the winner is going to be Jay Santiago. If Jay's still here, Jay Santiago is our winner. Please email me at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. And Jay, you will get this. Let me know if you're in the United States. Again, I will pay for shipping if you're in the U.S. If you're outside of the U.S., I do ask that you pay for shipping. But congratulations to Jay. Let's see if I get confirmation from him. Well, I mean, he's going to want it. I was going to say, I don't think I need to do a second drawing because I think he obviously is going to want it. So, again, thank you, everybody that entered. That was a lot of fun. Again, in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, we'll do the auction show. Everybody will have amazing things here. And then also maybe this week we'll have a chat with Chad. I'll contact him and see if he can come on. Maybe we could do a little shipping show, just where he can come on and talk about the shipping. So, and maybe like what's coming up for Tweeterhead. He can address the Two-Face stuff. So kind of stay tuned to the channel. I'll make announcements as we get closer. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you doing these Sunday Hangouts with me. It's a lot of fun to hang out with like-minded collectors. And again, I hope you all have a great week. Be good to yourself and each other. Treat yourself well. And again, just thank you for being part of this community. Love you guys. And again, to our winner, Jay, please contact me at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. with your address and all that good stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for participating tonight. And we'll see you guys all soon in the Bat Cave. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend or rest of your week, beginning of your week, wherever we are. Bye, guys.